What is going on, guys? This is Brown Simpleman's Comics in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation Investing. And in this video, I'm going to give you my weekly picks for comics that are coming out Wednesday, October 25th, 2017. Now, if this is your first time here and you want to grow your comic collection and save money while doing so, then I'd like to invite you to subscribe. And while you're clicking that subscribe button, make sure you click that bell notification so that way you never miss an upload. It's a great week for comics, guys. We got a lot of good stuff coming out, unless you're a Marvel fan. So let's go and get this kicked off. Starting us off this week, we have Action Comics number 990. This is part 4 to the Oz Effect. If Superman refuses to join Mr. Oz's cause, maybe Superboy will. The mysterious villain hits Superman where it hurts when Oz and John join forces. But the stakes are raised when the last son of Krypton is forced to choose between his son and saving his adopted home planet. This is going to have a regular, lenticular, and a non-lenticular cover by Nick Bradshaw. There's also a regular priced variant by Neil Edwards. Batgirl number 16. This brings us to part 3 of Summer of Lies. Batgirl and Nightwing thought Mad Hatter was the worst of their problems. But when the true identity of the mysterious villain hunting them is revealed, they realize the trap set for them was years in the making, and it may be inescapable. There's a regular cover by Dan Mora. There's also a regular priced variant by Joshua Middleton. Batman the Merciless number 1. Now, these one-shots from Dark Knight's Metal has been absolutely fantastic. I'm really looking forward to picking this one up. This is going to have a regular foil-stamped cover by Jason Fabak. DC House of Horror number 1. This is an all-new, all-creepy one-shot set in the DC Universe just in time for Halloween. Martha Kent fights for her life against a creature from a spacecraft that lands in front of her farmhouse. A young woman is possessed by the spirit of a murderous Amazon warrior. The last surviving member of the Justice League faces down a horror beyond imagine. This whole book is full of stories from different writers and different artists, and it looks like it should be a fun read for Halloween. Detective Comics number 967. This is part 3 to A Lonely Place of Living. It's a race to save the future of Tim and his team as Red Robin tries to escape his prison outside of time and find his way back to Earth. Where there's a regular cover by Eddie Barrows and a regular priced variant by Raphael Albuquerque. Flash number 33. This is a Dark Knight's Metal tie-in. It's part 1 to Bats Out of Hell. After the harrowing events of Dark Knight's Metal number 3, the Justice League is scattered around the world to find the only artifacts that can fight back against the invasion of the Dark Multiverse. The League thinks they know how to take back the world, but they are not prepared for who is standing in their way. The 7 Dark Knights of the Dark Multiverse. All the brilliance of Batman, but none of the morals. Barry Allen, the fastest man alive, is the first to get a taste of their plan as Batman the Red Death takes him on at the Fortress of Solitude. There's a gorgeous regular cover for this by Ethan Van Sciver. There's also a regular price variant by Howard Porter. Nightwing the New Order number 3. After an unthinkable tragedy strikes the Grayson family, Dick finds himself a prisoner of the very system he helped create with his son's life hanging in the balance. With nowhere else to turn, Grayson seeks out an old friend for help, but some mistakes are impossible to forgive. There's a regular cover by Trevor McCarthy. Teen Titans number 13. Still recovering from events from Metal, the Teen Titans decide they need a day off. But their plans are soon interrupted when the one and only Green Arrow demands that his younger sister, Amiko, join the team. Are the Teen Titans about to get a new member, or will Amiko Queen be Damian's undoing? There's a gorgeous regular cover for this by Dan Mora, which you know how I feel about yellow covers. Also, there's a regular price variant for this by Chad Hardin. Wonder Woman number 33. This is part 1 to Times Past. Grail, the daughter of Darkseid, has been on a quest to restore her father to his full power and glory after the events of the Darkseid War. She must challenge children of the gods to steal their energy for the almighty Darkseid. Will any hero of myth be able to withstand the onslaught? There's a regular cover by Brian Hitch. There's also a regular price variant by Jenny Friesen. Black Crown Quarterly number 1. This is fall 2017. This is a 48-page issue. It's going to contain a bunch of short stories, but it's also going to have a bunch of behind the panels where it's going to have special previews, creator interviews. It's going to have secrets from Kid Lobotomy, Assassinitas, Punk's Not Dead, and so much more. Gasolina number 2. This is from Image Comics. The first issue is absolutely fantastic. Look forward to picking up the second issue. It's going to have a regular cover. There's also a Walking Dead 111 tribute cover. Saga number 48. Not much to say. You guys know this is a great comic. It's worth picking up. It is worth noting that this is the end of a story arc, so expect this title to go on a short hiatus. Honor Winner. This is A Field of Feathers Part 1. There is a regular cover by Ray Fox, but there's also a Walking Dead number 85 tribute cover and a Walking Dead number 85 black and white tribute cover for this. Black Panther number 166. This is part 1 to Claw Stands Supreme. Black Panther's greatest foe has returned. Ulysses Claw is back and ready for war. Can T'Challa defeat the man who killed his father, all while his country struggles to its feet? And as war looms, Wakanda's gods have disappeared. Enter the Originators. The former gods are back, but what are their intentions for a land that has forgotten them? This is going to have 6 different covers. There's a regular cover by Brian Stelfreeze. There's a lenticular homage cover by Wes Craig. There's a connecting variant by Jenny Friesen. There's a how to draw variant by Chip Zdarsky. There's a legacy headshot variant by Mike McCone. There's also an incentive variant by Ryan Sook. Punisher Platoon number 2. First issue was absolutely fantastic. Look forward to picking up the second issue. This, if you're not aware of it, is basically stories about Frank Castle back when he was in Vietnam. It's got a great writer in Garth Ennis. Everyone that knows him knows he writes fantastic stories. So there's a regular cover for this. There's also an incentive variant for this by Scott Hepburn. Weapon X number 10. This is part 4 to the hunt for Weapon H. Logan learns at the facility with information on Weapon H's past. Will Sabretooth find a way to kill Weapon H before its past is uncovered? There's just the regular cover for this. It's by an artist that I'm not going to name because 1, I'm going to butcher it, and 2, I'm too immature not to laugh trying to say it. Dark Arc number 2. This is from Aftershock Comics. As the floodwaters rise, Shrey's arc full of fiendish beasts continues on its seemingly endless voyage. But below deck, the matriarch of the Naga clan has been viciously slain, and the monstrous voyagers are quick to point clawed fingers to blame each other for the murder. As tensions rise among the monsters, Shrey's very human family is at risk of becoming victims themselves. Jughead the Hunger number 1. This comes from Archie Comics. It's a brand new series. Jughead Jones is a werewolf, and Reggie Mendel has fallen victim to Jughead's monstrous ways. Now, Betty Cooper, werewolf hunter, along with Archie Andrews, are hot on the trail of Jughead. There's a regular cover by Francesca Francavilla, which is awesome at doing horror covers. There's also a variant cover by Michael Walsh, which is regular priced, and then there's also a regular price by Robert Hack. I love the Robert Hack cover myself. In fact, I'm really looking forward to this title, so I'm going to make this my pick of the week. Jim Henson's Power of the Dark Crystal number 8. Therma and Kensho finally reach the entrance of the Firling Realm, but before they can enter, they'll have to face Jen and his army. There's a gorgeous regular cover for this by Mike Huddleston. I almost wish this was a virgin cover. It didn't have all the trade dress to it because I freaking love it. Also, there is a regular price variant by Sanaa Takeda. Sisters of Sorrow number 4. The Sisters' War with the LAPD reaches its breaking point when Dominique and the head of the task force meet face to face. This is going to ship with 2 different covers filled randomly, so you never know what you're going to get. If you guys haven't been reading this, oh my gosh, it's such a good story. I can't tell you enough. It's written by Kurt Sutter, so if you like Sons of Anarchy, I mean, you really need to read this. I think it's only a matter of time. I think this might get turned into a TV show. That's just my opinion because it's freaking fantastic. Pick it up, give it a read. I mean, it's worth spending the $3, $4, whatever it costs. WWE number 10. As the Wyatt family's attacks on Roman Reigns intensifies, Bray Wyatt inches even closer to ruling the WWE universe. Whether you're a fan of this comic book or not, if you're a fan of wrestling and WWE, some of these covers are worth picking up because they're absolutely gorgeous. Now there's a regular Dan Mora cover, which of course is a cover swipe. There's an action figure variant, which is regular price by Adam Riches. There's a regular price Royal Rumble connecting variant by Brent Schoenover. There's also an incentive virgin variant, which is by David Nakayama. And there's another incentive virgin variant, Mr. Perfect by Raza. Streetfighter vs. Darkstalkers number 6. As Chun-Li and her allies search for a way to escape from the frightening Majijin dimension, Hasenko hunts down a feral world warrior, the power-hungry Nakali. Now this comic's going to have 3 different covers. There's a regular cover, there's a Tom Whalen regular priced variant, and there's also an incentive variant for this by Rob Porter. Eternity number 1. Now this is a brand new series from Valiant Comics, and it's going to ship with 6 different covers. There's a regular cover, there's a 2 regular priced variants, there's a blank cover, there's also an incentive Matt Kent character design variant, but why I even have this on here is a beautiful wraparound incentive variant by Masafera. If you can get that, pick that up. I'm not a huge Valiant guy, but I'm a huge Masafera fan, and I might even say his name wrong, but I know his art, and that's gorgeous. So there it is, guys. Those are my picks for new comic books that are coming out Wednesday, October 25th, 2017. If you would, comment down below. Let me know what books you guys are going to be picking up. As always, if there's titles I left out of here that you really like, go ahead and comment down there as well, because I always love to hear what everyone's picking up. If you've enjoyed watching that video, click that thumbs up button for me. If you really enjoyed it, go ahead and share this video with your friends, because sharing is caring. This has been Brian with Simpleman's Comics, in collaboration with Comic Book Speculation and Investing, and I'll see you guys next time.